Hi, my name is Dominique Bayonne, and a lot of people this year ask me why I decided to go to Central Michigan. And when I look back, I can think of three events that happened that really decided that for me. And those would be moving to Michigan, the ending of my soccer career, and the birth of my niece. To start off, me moving to Michigan happened about 3 or 4 years ago, and the reason being was my dad job actually transferred from California. We lived in a small town called Simi Valley, about 45 minutes north of Los Angeles. And my original dream was to always go to UCLA, but once we moved, that kind of obviously wasn't happening anymore. And at first, I wasn't very happy about it, but once I moved to Michigan, I went to a high school called Northview, and that high school gave me a lot more opportunities. It had a huge soccer program, which for me was a big thing because I had played all of my life, and also I had a lot of AP and honors classes, so it gave me kind of more of a challenge than the high school I would have gone to in California. So that was really important and really affected how I chose what college I was going to because of the classes and being able to have such a great soccer program for me. Next was the ending of my soccer career actually happened my junior year of high school. I injured my knee pretty bad, so I ended up having to get a small surgery and was no longer able to play professionally. My original plan was to go to Alma College and play for their soccer team, but once I got injured, I lost my scholarship and was no longer to be able to play at a professional level. So it was kind of a disappointment at the same time, but at the same time, it was also really kind of affected my life in a great way to where it led me again to go to the CMU. And lastly, after my injury, there was the last major factor of me picking CMU was the birth of my niece. And for me, I really wanted to be a great aunt after she was born because obviously I loved her and fell instantly in love with her, and she has me wrapped around her finger. And when I was picking at college, I really didn't want to be that far away from home. And being I'm from Grand Rapids, I picked a college that was far enough to where I could still feel like I was becoming my own person, but at the same time, I was still close enough to be able to go home and visit every weekend if I really wanted to, or every other weekend. So it was really a major deciding factor of how close CMU was to my hometown. So in conclusion, moving to Michigan, the ending of my soccer career, and the birth of my niece were all major factors in me picking CMU, and I'm really happy with my choice, and I really am glad that I'm at Central Michigan.